Hey everyone, Josh here, welcome back to a new video, and we are beginning a new series when it comes to re-reviewing, or, well, technically reviewing. Yeah, this is reviewing, not re-reviewing, but reviewing my favorite good Loud House episodes that I enjoyed, which yes, I used to love the Loud House. The Loud House was probably one of my utter favorite shows from. I do remember when the series first premiered back in 2016. I'm pretty sure. Dang, yeah, that was. I do remember when it was first legit. No, when they were promoting the show. Yeah, and the show just really just went downhill for me, and I just stopped watching the show. Just like the Family Odd Parents, of how when just they have added new characters in the Loud House, which sometimes adding new characters is good, but sometimes like the Family Odd Parents, where especially with Chloe, is where I gave up on the Family Odd Parents, because I just found her voice just very annoying. Chloe's voice on Family Odd Parents, and feel like she was pretty useless as well. But like also just because the show went downhill, it wasn't as good as it used to be, and that's the same with the Loud House. I can't remember exactly when I stopped watching the Loud House, like what season, but I want to go back and talk about my favorite episodes. And yep, I am also going to be doing also the worst episodes. Because, again, with every show, even if it's a good show, there's always going to be bad episodes as well. And there's definitely quite a handful on the Loud House that I dislike or despise. Because, again, every show, even if it's good, it will have some bad episodes that are awful or just, very despisable here and there. But yeah, again, we're going to start it off with the very first episode of the show, Left in the Dark. Which, it was a pretty good first episode of the show. With Lincoln getting ready for the final of his favorite show, ARG, which is this ghost hunting show. And he's, again, him being classic while talking to the audience, but him mentioning about having 10 sisters, which I just can't imagine. I'm sorry. I just can't imagine having 10 sisters. Especially if you're still living with them, like Lincoln is. Living with 10 sisters. Like, I can't imagine that. But Lincoln talking about, which, when we do cut to this flashback of what happens when it comes to this time, we do see a reference to SpongeBob. And we just see the sisters just fighting over the remote, which I'm not surprised. And we see his best friend Clyde, which Clyde is a really good character. One of my favorites as well. He reminds me of Gerald as well. He reminds me of Gerald on Hey Arnold as well. And he reminds me, or he's like Patrick on SpongeBob as well. And of course, they're having to watch the ARG special in separate houses because of Clyde's crush on Lori. The whole running gag, which, I mean, nowadays, I don't think he even still has his crush on Lori like he did in the earlier seasons. Now that I think about it. Again, it's been such a long time since I watched the show, I don't really know exactly. But him having to distract his sisters, like the twins, with a tea party, and, of course, Lana not wanting to do a tea party. She wants to go and watch TV, which, getting some of her frogs, which, again, she's like the tomboy, pretty much, of, I guess you could say, Len Jr. as well is like a tomboy as well, because yeah, they both like to get muddy. Which Leon is, of course, athletic, doing sports and stuff, and Lana is, like fixing things and playing with reptiles and stuff. And yeah, getting Luann to go and get her camera, because, she's the jokester of the house. And of course, getting some stuff for Lisa, which again, she's only 4 years old, and she's a science genius, and doing this helium football for Len, and telling that there's a spider on Lenny's face. Which, I do like Lenny. She's very sweet, right? When you watch this show, you have to realize of how sweet and how she thinks of others as well. There are times where she just really thinks of others, showing how of a sweetheart she is. And of course, Lincoln, again, just distracting her and saying that there's a huge zit on her nose. And Luna coming, and of course distracting her as well, and calling Bobby for Lori. And yeah, getting Lily to sleep. Which again, I love baby characters. I love little baby characters. Lily is up there with Maggie on The Simpsons, of my favorites. And yeah, Lincoln thinks that he's gotten all of his sisters, but nope, he forgets Lucy. They always seem to forget Lucy. And yeah, of course, it's the premiere of her show, Vampires of Melly her vampire show, and Lincoln is saying, pretty please can I watch his show, because, the kids are going to be talking about it at school. But she says that she got there first, and yeah, he licks the remote, which that was the old one that Lily threw in the toilet. Yeah. Which Lincoln gets the idea to get their dad's old black and white TV for her to watch her show on. And yeah, what is up with that plug? Which of course causes a power outage, which hence the name of the episode, Left in the Dark. We are getting to where the title comes into play. And yeah, of course, they're wondering what's going on, which Lincoln then tells them that he was just trying to plug in the TV. And yeah, Lisa giving Luann a cookie, which, yeah, makes her glow. And yeah, Lori saying, what did Mom and Dad tell her about doing experiments on the siblings? And we see what happened the last time, which, yeah, I can understand that. And yeah, them getting spooked by Lucy. I mean, I can't blame him, though, because he is the scary one. And yeah, they go to the basement to get the power back on. And of course, Lori is like, why do I have to do this again? Because she's in charge. And yeah, the cookie wears off. Yeah, so Luann isn't glowing anymore. And everybody starts complaining, with Lincoln saying that he'll protect all of them, even getting Clyde to come. Which, of course, when he sees Lori, he starts acting like a robot, and how he does in the early seasons. When he sees Lori, he either has a nosebleed, or he starts acting like a robot and then faints. He just starts fainting. And yeah, he just starts acting like a robot while leaving the house. And yeah, they get Luann's camera, which has a night vision setting. And yeah, saying they're wondering what these different noises are, like the pipes, their pet cat, Cliff, and then the smell of Lily's diaper. And them thinking there's a ghost, which, of course, they're all panicking, with Lincoln attacking their laundry. And yeah, Clyde is calling Lincoln because he wants to apologize for abandoning him like that. And he wonders if Lori is ready to date younger men. Which he says not going to happen. And he overhears Lori, and he starts just beeping like a robot again, while, just like he does with her, around her. And yeah, Lenny is like, I can't say anything. Open your eyes. It's a miracle. Again, she's definitely the cutest, I can say. But yeah, she He is kind of like the Patrick of the show, I will say, at times. And yeah, they can still get to the couch. Lincoln still can get to his show, which he passes off his sisters, thinking that he got to the couch, but he ends up missing the show. But yeah, I can't believe he missed the show. And so, and yeah, this is one of the first and few times that we actually see his sisters actually being, very caring, like actual siblings, showing that Lincoln actually lived his own version of his show, and them all laughing together. Again, there are few times where we actually see his sisters actually come in and actually help Lincoln like this, being actual siblings. And of course, they get jump scared by Lucy at the end as well. But I will say, definitely a good starter to the show. And it is good to, again, even though I have given up watching The Loud House, it is good to go back and talk about my favorite episodes. Which, again, this is just the start. Again, I am doing similar like I am with Futurama and The Simpsons as well. Going back and looking back at my favorite episodes and my least favorite episodes of the show. And again, I definitely wanted to start the Loud House ones of the looking back at the good episodes I enjoy while starting off with the very first episode. But yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments below. Catch you next one.